Henry Birch, Associate Vice President and Head of Business Development, Europe and Middle East of the NBA. There are three sets of NBA games scheduled across Europe in the next few years. What are the key marketing considerations to ensure success for these events?
Yeah, so it's really exciting. We are for the first time announcing a multiple schedule of games. So we're going to be playing 2 games in this coming January in 26, but then we'll be returning for 2 more games in 2027 and 2 in 2028. And the objective is to spread the games and spread the activity across our key European markets. So this coming year we'll be going to Berlin to play in Germany, and then we'll be going to London to return to London for the first time since 2019. The following year we'll be returning to Paris and Manchester, and then finally Paris and Berlin for 2028. So 6 games across 3 markets, 4 different cities. So yeah, really spreading the engagement for the NBA games in Europe.
Which NBA game in Europe are you personally most looking forward to?
Well, the first one. So yeah, we have the Orlando Magic, who are the home favourites, obviously with the Wagner brothers and Tristan da Silva as well. But they'll be playing against the Memphis Grizzlies. So that will be my first game, a European game as an employee of the NBA. So really excited for that one in Berlin in mid-January.
How would you describe fan engagement in Europe compared to America?
Yeah, it's different. I would say that NBA fandom as a whole is pretty consistent. People are there because they love the sport, obviously, but they also love the wider culture around basketball. But we find what works really well is every city and every country has a different sort of passion point around basketball. So I love that individuality, and it's why we have an office here. It's why we have games here that are a separate part of the strategy, and so far it's working really well.
Are there notable differences in fan behavior or expectations?
Fan behavior and expectations. Well, I think fans over here potentially a little bit more of a crossover with football fans or soccer fans. So maybe that sort of tribal fandom is a little bit more passionate. When you go to America, it's more an entertainment proposition as well as a sporting proposition. So yeah, that I would say is the key difference.
So you mentioned football, and basketball is not the top sport. It's definitely football in Germany. How do you see its growth potential in the region Germany and in Europe compared to football? And how do the upcoming NBA games can help build a lasting fan base beyond these events? Absolutely.
So I would say it's obviously not the biggest sport. It's the second biggest team sport in Europe as a whole, and it's the fastest growing sport. So we're really keen to capitalize on that growth, and the games play a huge role because only 99% of basketball fans and NBA fans will never get a chance to see live basketball. It's mostly happening in the US, obviously, and our strategy is to bring these games to create moments to really enhance that fandom and to give the fans something that they can latch onto, and that's really, really key for us. Obviously, having a year-round digital strategy and broadcast strategy is very important, but the games are really central point of that focus, and that's why they're so important that we enter into new markets and then we continue to grow the international games program.
What is your impression of the conference today?
It's great. So I flew in this morning from London, so it was an early start for me. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning in order to get here, and straight in I was lucky enough to see Uli Hoeneß's speech there on the purple stage. It was an incredible atmosphere. I'm not expecting as many people to come to my talk this afternoon, but I'm probably grateful for that because it was a really intense atmosphere. There's loads of fantastic brands, loads of fantastic organizations who are here. So yeah, looking forward to the next 2 days.
Henry Birch, thank you very much for the interview.